If you want to know what I use to create this look and find out what my empties are this month, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène and welcome back, or if it's your first time here, welcome to HMM Makeup or Makeup. I had some fun this morning. I had no idea I was going to do this look. No idea at all. I just knew I was going to have a makeup look for this video. And I ended up playing with a palette that I swatched not long ago. I will put the swatches video right there for you. And it is the Cranberry palette by Natasha Denona. And I used very few shadows in here, and the placement might actually surprise you. This color is the only red that I used out of the two reds. So the deep kind of, it looks burgundy, but it's actually more like a fuchsia pink. And that is what I have on the outer lid, outer lower lash line, going almost to the center, to the corner of the eye. I really loved that. That was my first part of the look that I applied. And then I went into, yeah, I have to just double check. I went into this one because it looks so much darker than it looks on the eye. But this is the one I went into for the inner to about a third of the lid. I didn't go far out all that much. And then I did something that I really did not expect. With a little bit of a fluffy brush, I went into this one and I swept just a little bit of shine all the way to my eyebrow. And it just softens up the reddish burgundy fuchsia. It just softens up the blowing out of the color of the other color. So I had a little bit of a blow up of the or blowout of the fuchsia. So it fades out a little bit, and then went into to this color that is almost partially translucent. And so it really did work well with a fluffy brush to go all the way up to my eyebrow, and I'm really, really happy about it. The only thing that I'm noticing is that I would probably, if I do this look again, keep the fuchsia color, which is this one again, a little further away from the eye, because my eyes are watering a little bit because of the red. And I don't know if you can see it, there's still a little bit of a hint here. And I know that if I would just wipe with my finger, that some of that would be now patchy because of the little bit of watering. So what I would do, how to fix it again, I would go in with a liner first and then get the eyeshadow a little bit lower than the eyeliner, because I know the eyeliner won't bother my eye, but this particular shade, for me anyway, directly around my eye is just too close. I really love the look, and so I'm willing to make modifications to be able to do this again, because I think it looks really nice. I really like it. And then this lip, I ended up using an Urban Decay lip gloss in Bezo. And I think it's a really good mix and match. It's a good match to my eye look. I think it's frankly, a perfect match. Look at that. And it's minty, it tastes great. I do really like these lip glosses. If Urban Decay still has them, they're really comfortable, they're minty, really nice. And the applicator's good too, so that's pretty awesome. So now, when I take a look at it, I have used 3. Happens to be the last 3 here. So I'm kind of itching to do a look with these 2 next. If you're interested in seeing a look with these 2, let me know, because I think I can do something pretty nice with it, with just those 2, more on the rosy side. So let me know if you would like to see another look with the other 2 shadows, and probably a little bit of this one as well. I would be happy to do another look, maybe on camera. Let me know if you just want to see the final look or if you want to see the application. I'd be happy to play with this one again. I really like it. I really like it, and I think for a romantic evening out, just with those few modifications I talked about, I would wear this. I think it's pretty. It's very pretty. pretty leaning towards the romantic. Yeah, so we talked enough about this look, and I want to talk about Empties. So that is what is next, and I don't have a lot, which is why I'm pairing it with talking about a look. When I look at it, I have 3 full-size products and then a few samples. So really not a whole lot. And a number of the samples actually, or a number of the products come from my friend Marielle in the Netherlands. Hello, Marielle. I very much appreciate it. Now, one of the things she sent me appeared in the Empties last month. I have the other 2 in here now. And they are sheet masks. And I used both of them, obviously. So one of them is egg white with egg white for radiant skin. And then I had this other one, which is nourishing and conditioning. And it's called, it's with caviar. This one is with caviar. The other one was with egg. So thank you again to Marielle for sending me these. I ended up lying down on my couch on the main floor with the mask on, with a nice podcast playing, relaxing. It's a great excuse to put your feet up for 20 minutes because, hey, you got to let the mask work, right? And they were all 3. The one that I showed in my Empties last month, I'll put the video right there for you. And then these other 2 to try. I didn't feel a whole lot the difference between the masks, but I am nowhere near a mask expert. So I just enjoyed the pampering. And do I need to say more? I enjoyed the pampering. That's it. Now, the only other full-size product suffered the consequences of being in my pocket. I tend to take the labels off lip products like this when it's chapstick. And it is a Burt's Bees. You'll have to believe me on this one. It's a Burt's Bees stick. And I know that it's cucumber because of the green cap. And I really go into the base of the product when there's a chapstick, in this case with beeswax. I love this stuff. My lips are always in need, especially fall, winter. And this has been really great. I miss the cucumber. I did though show in a previous video where I showed some things that I got for my lips. I'll put it right there. I did replenish with some other products. I did not go for this one specifically because just buying it for the cucumber was really cost prohibitive. And I looked for something that was more cost effective. So if you want to find out what I did pick up because of this empty, then you can see it there. Now in deluxe samples, I felt very lucky to be able to ask for a Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow. And there was a decent amount in here. There were 5 ml in there. And the Honeymoon Glow full size is not a whole lot of product. So I really appreciated getting this 5 ml because compared to the full size, it's not a bad sample at all. And just to give you an idea, this is the Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow, the full size. I'll just put it in front of the camera so you can see the label. And this is a full size, and I'm supposed to use a pump every 2 to 3 times a week at most. And it's an AHA Resurfacing Night Serum. It is beautiful, and I did in a previous video lament the fact that I did not have it anymore, and when it came on sale, better than 20% off, I nabbed it and have resumed my use of it. And so the full size of this is 30 ml. And that sample I showed you was 5 ml, 1/6 of what is in here. So the sample was really great, and I did use it for quite a few pumps. And speaking of pharmacy, I also used up this other deluxe sample, which is 9 ml, and it is the Ultra Hydrating Ceramide Moisturizer. Now, the only thing I didn't like about this is the smell. It has a really weird smell, and I don't know if it just went off because it was a newish sample. And it just has a weird medicine-y smell to it and not something that I'm used to. And maybe it's just fragrance-free, or I'm trying to see if it says anything specific. No, it doesn't. But I will say, and I don't know, ceramides maybe causing the smell. It says ultra hydrating ceramide moisturizer called Honey Halo. I just was not a fan of the smell. And I couldn't tell if it was because it was off or if it's just because they're not putting any fragrance in skincare, which is a good thing, not to put fragrance in skincare. I just didn't know which one. And if I don't know which one, it really makes me nervous about purchasing it, if it makes sense. Okay, and for other samples, I almost want to call this a deluxe sample, but it isn't. The only thing is it's a fair amount. I think 7.5 mil was not a bad amount for this pouch of Coco Cabana. I like anything from Sol de Janeiro. I do like the Boom Boom Cream more, but I don't mind this scent, and definitely, obviously, used it. I felt very lucky to get it, and delighted in using the sample. And yes, I'll probably end up buying a Coco Cabana jar at some point. Usually I would keep that for more during the warmer months. But yes, it's certainly a product that I do like to purchase. Now we have some very basic samples. I'll go with the biggest one that I have left here first, which is the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Hyaluronic Cloud Cream Hydrating Moisturizer. I really like this one. It lasted me 2 uses and it did a very good job. It definitely is hydrating and it felt wonderful. I will keep it in mind if I find a sale for this product specifically. I may very well purchase a full size and use it for a few months and see what happens. And then I had a sample of a product that I really like, and I ended up getting it as a sample from Shoppers Drug Mart, and it's the Advanced Retinol Nightly Renewal Moisturizer with retinol and NIA 114. I love this oil. It is a lovely, lovely product. It is extremely soothing to the skin. What else can I say? It says moisturizer. Am I mistaking what it is? Oh, this was a regular cream, a one-time use cream. I thought it was the oil. I had another sample recently of the oil, and I think I just mixed them up. The Strivectin Night Oil is beautiful as well. Don't get me wrong, that is fantastic. I can use a sample package for 3 nights, and my skin just feels like a baby's bottom. It's great. In this case, it is a night renewal moisturizer, and I'm sorry to say, I don't remember exactly how it felt. I just knew I was fine with it, but I didn't have any strong feelings either way. Now we get into a product that I remember quite well, and that is called No Worries, and who makes it? Dr. Roebuck's. Okay, Dr. Roebuck's, I had 2 samples of collagen boosting eye treatment and then 1 sample of the hydrating face moisturizer. They are all very much in the same kind of packaging. So this is the face moisturizer. I liked it. This one lasted me at least 2 uses, and these 2, they were very generous in the amount of cream they gave in the eye treatment pouches. I really liked these 2 products, and I would definitely keep an eye out for a sale for these products, because I would consider purchasing them for sure. And it was nice to get more than 1 sample, especially for the eye treatment, because you need some uses before you can decide if something's good for you. At least for me, I can't figure it out with 1 use. And then I had a Daisy by Marc Jacobs perfume. That was a sample that I was able to get as well. I enjoyed it. It's not my favorite perfume, but if I get free perfume, I'm not going to say no. So I enjoyed it for the 3 days I think I had it for, and yeah, check mark, done, and moving on. So with all that said, I had 3 full-size products, 2 masks and 1 lip product, the Cucumber Lip Balm from Burt's Bees. I took the label off. I can't remember just like that. Okay, so that was the 3 full-size products. I have a few deluxe samples, which were, again, the Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow, also the Pharmacy Honey Halo, and the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Hyaluronic Acid Hyaluronic Cloud Cream Hydrating Moisturizer. That is a mouthful. So 3 of these deluxe samples. And then single-use samples, I had the Daisy perfume by Marc Jacobs. I had this Coco Cabana cream, which is kind of a deluxe sample, but let's call it a regular sample for this purpose. This Strivectin product, which I like, that one plus the oil. And then the 3 moisturizers, 2 for the eye, 1 for the face from, what's it called? It says Down Under and No Worries, but oh, it's from, it says Purity is our priority, but what, oh, Dr. Robux. It's only written in tiny font on the back. That's, yeah, can you even see? It's so small that the camera won't even focus on it. It says Dr. Robux, but I have to go to the back and the bottom corner to be able to see what it is. And like I said, the Strivectin sample as well, I really enjoyed. And we talked about the perfume, and that's it. So 12 items total, with 3 items being full size. I'm happy with my empties this month. It's not a whole lot, but I am working through a lot of bottoms of things, and so the empties should be getting more interesting later on in the coming months. I do want to say again, thank you to Marielle, because she sent me those sheet masks. Thank you so much. They were definitely rejuvenating in that it made me lie down on the couch for 20 minutes. I even put a timer because I'm just that kind of person. But to lie down for 20 minutes and just soak in the pampering, self-pampering, and I did not realize how much I needed it until I used that lovely gift. So thank you again, Marielle. And to everyone who watched my empties, thank you so much. I hope you got some information in some way, shape, or form for some of the products that I showed as empties today. And if you have a product that you just finished using up that you think is the bomb, it's the best, please leave us a comment. Tell us what your lovely product is that you are so sad to see go. What is it? Why do you love it? And we can make better purchases based on recommendations such as yours. That's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it every single time. You know that, I hope. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, as always, take care.